What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Blade, and I'm back at it again. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a while since I last posted. It's been over a month or something since I last posted. It's been a lot going on, you feel me? I just wanted to bring you guys up to speed and, just tell you guys why I had to quit this shit and probably first give myself a little bit of space, understand what's the real deal, you feel me? Let's get straight to the point. I had given myself a break from all this YouTube, all this trading shit, you feel me? Because I felt like there was a very huge misunderstanding from what I was doing and from what is the real deal, especially trading wise, right? And this is it's not really something easy to understand, because most people, when they understand this, they usually quit, or like they totally ignore this, you feel me? But I was like, I need to first go back to the drawing board and first first understand like what the hell is going on, you feel me? What am I doing, you feel me? The main reason why I had to quit and first chill out was to get a plan B. Now, we all know the stats. 90% of the traders don't actually make it. And actually, some stats say 95%. But it's crazy how we tend to ignore all that when we come into the trading space, right? Now, personally, I feel like I had to get a plan B, because if it's 90% of the traders that don't make it, that means that the odds are highly stacked against you, that you only have a very small chance, actually a 10% chance, for you to make it in this trading space, you feel me? So with that being understood, I felt like I had to get a plan B, which I'll probably tell you guys in the next video. But usually, most of us tend to just ignore this and be like, oh, I'm gonna be in the 10%, da da da, like all of that crazy stuff. But you ain't really like sure, you feel me? Because you only get a 10% chance to be in the 10%. You have a 90% chance to be in the 90% that fail. So, getting a plan B, I feel like it's something that most of us just underlook. But failing is very easy in this industry. Very easy. Like, it's just, you feel me? It's very easy. But making it, bruh, like, you feel me? So basically, yeah, I had to get a plan B. And just not only just look at this as like this is my whole life, like my life will be done after this, but you still have a lot like to make it. You had a life before you actually found about this. So I felt like I had to like just understand a bit more like basics of life. Like it ain't really just about trading, you feel me? Because like you had a life before I actually found about trading. There are people that are making it like not in trading. I'm not saying that you should quit trading, but you need to look further. Like the stats are telling you that it's 90-10. Then how sure are you that you're gonna be in the 10%? You feel me? So basically, I had to get a plan B and just start executing it. If this like stays the way it is, then she really what it is, then I ain't really like bothered, because I'm not gonna waste years at the end of the day doing shit that is not moving, you feel me? So basically, yeah, that's just what up. Now point number two is trading is not what it seems, you feel me? And when I say it's not what it seems, um whenever we talk about trading, people just run to technical stuff, and when you bring the other side, they'll probably talk about fundamentals, they'll probably talk about psychology. And that's where my main issue was like, why is everybody just talking about psychology this, you feel me? Because so whenever you get into a trade and you lose it, that's psychology, like, you feel me? And I was like, why is everybody just saying, oh, this is psychology, da da da, utu, like what do these niggas really mean, you feel me? I actually came to understand that trading is the smallest part of trading is the technicals. I would say it's around 30% personally. That's my thought, you feel me? There is this whole other trading space on the internet that there are people doing something totally different from what is being fronted on the internet. And I came to find out like for this past whole month, I've been making research, like, and I came to find out that that is a whole different trading from what I knew, you feel me? And I'm not talking about technicals, like the technicals finna flow the same, you feel me? Everybody finna take the same stuff, technicals. Like a candlestick, if it's a bullish candlestick, it can't turn into a bearish candlestick. You feel me? The line you're gonna draw is gonna be the same, but the deeper understanding of your inner self, like the way you approach the markets, it's a whole different space from what is being fronted on the internet. And I came to find out, like, when I started following this at a bit of older dudes, you feel me? I wouldn't say really older dudes, but guys that are a bit more experienced in the markets. So back to the point, the main issue why I had to quit was my mental game wasn't really clicking. You feel me? What is being fronted was, or is psychology, psychology this, psychology that. And personally, I don't even know, like, psychology seems like a very huge word. Like, when you just say psychology, it just seems like a huge word. You feel me? And personally, I just had to, like, go back to the ground and, understand, like, the main issue in this was the biggest mistake that I do actually come due to emotions, right? The biggest accounts that I've blown are all emotional, like, trades that I took emotionally. And the biggest problem was whenever I tried to, like, try to solve it, it always like the guns, like, were always pointed back to me, and, like, they're like, psychology is the same thing. Like, you go to a doctor and then the doctor tells you that, oh, you are sick, and then you're like, yeah, I'm sick, but, like, what's the problem? And then the doctor is like, you are sick. But, when I started following this bit of older dudes or middle-aged dudes, guys that have a bit more experience, not these younger niggas that, like, most of them even faking, like, because faking is really easy. I ain't gonna lie, like, faking this shit is the easiest thing that I've ever seen. I'm a broke nigga, but I could fake this shit. Like, when I started following these older dudes and seeing the steps that they take, like, these guys have a whole different mentality. You feel me? A whole different mentality. And when I started following these guys, it was the same thing as going to the doctor, and then the doctor says you have headache, you have, stomach ache, you have this, like, straight to the point. Like, this guy is telling you, like, you are not just sick, but you have headache. Like, I mean, you are feeling dizzy, you are dehydrated. Now, you understand, when somebody tells you that you have headache, like, getting the medicine is a bit more easy. And I'm not saying it's easy, but it's a bit more easy because now you know the exact thing that you have to deal with. Unlike the other guy that is telling you, and when I mean the other guys, there's young guys, that are fronting psychology and shit, that is telling you, oh, you have headache, but you see, when you draw this line and this line are going to become profitable. You understand? And that's the whole thing that was like, why is this thing still, why are these guys saying you have psychology, you have psychology, you have psychology? I was really tired of this psychology shit. You feel me? If your mentor or your guru or something is, whenever you get a setback, just tells you your psychology this, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be a rough ride. You feel me? Basically, that's why I had to quit, because it wasn't really clicking. You feel me? It wasn't really clicking. So basically, for so you may ask, did I actually solve my shit? I didn't. I didn't solve it, but at least I, I now have I now have, a little bit of deeper understanding about what the psychology stuff these guys have been fronting means. Like, on an emotional level, like, what causes you to snap and all that shit. You feel me? So basically, I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's get it.